So for the people who use the excuse of like guys won't go up to girls anymore because they're afraid of coming off as like rapey or weird, like it's not a thing. If you're not rapey and you're not weird and you go up to a girl, like it's just not a thing.
How you gonna tell somebody you fine? Let me get your Instagram. I'm gonna talk to you. Da da da. And I say, okay, buy me a hot dog from the corner lady. He gonna say you wildin'. You can't buy me a hot dog, but you wanna talk to me?
4 behaviors that mean that a guy is not going to take you seriously. 1, communication exclusively on social media, Instagram DMs, Snapchat, but they don't pick up the phone and they don't text you.
Me wondering why guys never approach me in the club. Also,
vagina, smuggle bricks to China. I tell.
But the TikTok gods answered and a guy approached me and I was like, whoa. Was he attractive? No. And later on the night he was like, I gotta go. I have a early morning tomorrow. It's getting pretty late, whatever. And I was like, okay, no problem. He's like, can I have your number? And I was like, sure. And the whole night he was being like, sweet, whatever. Wait for it.
All the pretty girls walk like this.
They wouldn't approach you in the public, even if you weren't all closed up.
I appreciate everyone's feedback on why guys don't approach girls anymore. I have multiple points to bring up. So for the people who use the excuse of like guys won't go up to girls anymore because they're afraid of coming off as like rapey or weird, like it's not a thing. If you're not rapey and you're not weird and you go up to a girl, like it's just not a thing. But I understand where you guys are coming from other girls saying that they don't feel comfortable when guys do that, but I think that girls are just saying that when a guy genuinely is creepy, and I hope all of you guys are not generally creepy. There are some creepy people out there. Whatever. Also, some people are like, well, I'm not gonna like find my wife like at a bar or whatever. But then like, what does that say about like you? Like, you know, if you're the type of person who would be at a bar, then why would another type of person who would be at a bar not be, you know, possible love interest? Okay? Anyways, after gathering all of my data, here's what I've come to. Unfortunately, we are all dying alone. I'm sorry, and I don't make the rules, but both genders don't want to talk to each other. We don't want to use dating apps anymore. We all want to stay in our comfort zone with the people that we know when we're out. We don't really feel like making an effort to meet new people. And then for the people who say, well, the right person is just going to come at the right time, blah, blah, that is dead. That was a thing our parents, our grandparents, yes, that was a real thing. But now in the world of dating apps, texting, technology, and apparently people who don't like talking to one another, the chances of that happening, unfortunately, are slim to none now. Back then, people actually made an effort because there wasn't the technology to just find the person online. If you missed your opportunity with the person you saw in person, then that opportunity is gone. I don't know, it's definitely a real shame that this is where we're all at. But at this rate, I can confidently say that do not be surprised when all of us are middle-aged, going to be really old, and we're all still alone.
You're creepy if you're not the guy she wants. You can be the nicest person who goes up to them, and they call you a creep for thinking you had a chance with them, because in their head they are so above you. Not every guy wants a relationship with a girl who goes to bars and clubs. Sometimes they are there to pick up a girl for pump and dump.
These men out here done lost their fucking minds. How you gonna tell somebody you fine? Let me get your Instagram. I'm gonna talk to you. Da da da. And I say, okay, buy me a hot dog from the corner lady. He gonna say you wildin'. You can't buy me a hot dog, but you wanna talk to me?
For clarification, Miss Lady, it's not about the hot dog. It's really the principle. All the dude is trying to do is to get to know you, get your Instagram. He's probably interested in you. And the first thing you hit him up with is, yo, buy me a hot dog. Bro, we just want to talk. We just trying to get to know you. Like, why you got to push a purchase on us, yo? Like, it's not about the price of the hot dog, right? Because we could afford a $5 hot dog. That's not a problem. It's just a matter that we trying to talk to you and you hit us with the, oh, buy me a hot dog first. Come on, bro. Why does everything have to be transactional? And this is the problem with our generation nowadays. Everything's transactional. Everything's about money. Shit gotta stop.
I 100% agree with a brother. If I just started talking to a woman and she asked me to buy something for her, I immediately stop talking to her and go next. If every man did this, these types of women would not expect such things.
Me wondering why guys never approach me in the club. Also,
Vagina, smuggle bricks to China. I tell.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
4 behaviors that mean that a guy is not going to take you seriously. 1, communication exclusively on social media, Instagram DMs, Snapchat, but they don't pick up the phone and they don't text you. 2, they don't respond for a long time and then they send a bunch of messages at once just to keep themselves in the game with you.
I agree with point number 1, but this point can't be further from the truth. I could be busy during the day and not respond for a while until it's nighttime and I have time to text properly.
3, they don't give more than 1 night a week dedicated to seeing you. And even that is a stretch. Maybe you see them once every 2 weeks, but it's not continuing to be more frequent.
What's wrong with seeing her once a week? Adults have lives that they need to take care of. Maybe that man can't dedicate more than 1 day a week to see her.
Number 4, if it feels icky to you, if it feels like they might be using you or they're not treating you well, always follow your gut because your gut always knows best.
Here we go again, guys. At the end of the day, it all comes down to her feelings, not what's going on in reality and making up your mind based on facts.
I have had so many guys say stuff like this, and also like just comments like, if you're not a 10, girls don't want you to approach them. But I have a story that happened to me since I posted that video, and you guys gotta listen up. Long story short, I go out with my friends a couple weekends ago. My friend was going through a hard time, so we go to Isabel's, which is not really my scene. It's just like a little bit too young. I just don't generally like to party in Vancouver. If I'm gonna party, I'm gonna go to Vegas. But the TikTok gods answered and a guy approached me and I was like, whoa. Was he attractive? No.
She says the guy wasn't attractive, but I can guarantee he was probably her looks match. But because she has hooked up with a 10 out of 10 guy before now, she thinks that's what she deserves, and anything short of that is not gonna do it for her.
But I was like, honestly, we know how horrendous dating in Vancouver is, so give a guy a chance. He was really nice. Like, I wouldn't say like the funniest or anything, but he was sweet.
Lol, he wasn't funny, guys. If you're not Chad, you need to be at least entertaining guys. It's your job to make them laugh, while they themselves are boring AF and don't know how to carry a conversation.
So anyways, I was talking to him. Him and I were like getting to know each other a little bit. And then my friends were like, hey, we're gonna bounce. And I was like, hey, do you wanna come with us? So him and his friends joined us. And later on the night, he was like, I gotta go. I have a early morning tomorrow. It's getting pretty late, whatever. And I was like, okay, no problem. He's like, can I have your number? And I was like, sure. And the whole night he was being like, sweet, whatever. Wait for it. This is what I'm saying when it's just a lose-lose for everyone. Guy approaches you. Guy is nice. Is he your type? No. But you're like, I'm giving you a shot here. Like,
Thanks for giving him a shot. Thank you so much for letting him to be at your mighty presence while being a 3 at best.
give him my number. He immediately texts me. And let's just keep in mind that this man is 35 years old. 35. 35. What does he send me? Nope, not a dick pic. Nice tits. Huh? Nice tits. And then proceeds to ask if I want to go on a date next week. And then I didn't answer. And then he's been texting me and texting me and texting me. And I literally responded like a week later and I was like, my man, it's a no. It's a no. You're forever going to be the nice tits guy. So get out of here. Like, I can't, guys. I can't do it anymore.
Let's not forget she didn't find him attractive from the very beginning and was just going to use him for attention, validation, and some free meal. This guy dodged a bullet. Remember guys, if you're in shape and a girl still doesn't find you attractive physically, you can't do much to change it. You need to accept it and move on. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.